Anyway, we kind of need a gnome to find a wizard.
Yeah, so Gnome, dwarf has headed south. You've headed north. You've taken off your disguise. You've walked up. As you start walking up, the bell is like you can. It's not ringing, but like people are standing around. There's about 5 or 6
So
guards.
I've taken the disguise off.
Yeah,
Have I put my normal clothes on, or am I going out walking butt naked?
you tell me.
Well, I don't know. What's like? This is the town that worships Kama Sutra, so like,
Karametra, and no, most people wear clothes.
all right.
All natural, baby.
What are you doing? Wearing clothes or not wearing clothes?
Yeah, I'm wearing clothes.
Okay. You notice as you walk adjacent to slash towards the slippery nipple, there is 5 or 6 guards outside the door, possibly a few more on the inside. You think one of them, the one talking to John, is the guy who told you to go after the dude. Like, there's too many people around, you can't really tell the face. You don't see the wizard there at the front door. Like, you haven't went in, you're just like walking adjacent to the door.
Okay. So what's around? Like, if so obviously I get there. I'm looking. There's a lot of guards. I don't see the wizard slash pirate. I'm going to send Mr. Nuts to sneak into the bar to see if he's there.
Through the window or
and
through the?
Well, not through the window because everyone's looking at the window.
No. They're
I
all
would
at the front door.
imagine.
They're at the front door. They're talking
So
to
the
John.
broken window is empty.
Yeah, well, there's not. There might be someone on the inside. But like that's a bit up from you. I can't get rid of the. Like, okay, never mind. I'm gonna change screen really quickly.
All
So
right. Well,
let me go to
Just
John.
saying, I'm still at the brewery.
Mr. Nuts is going to go and have a look through the broken window then.
So if we swap, let me grab your token.
Who are you calling token?
And... No, I'm not gonna make that joke. I'm gonna chuck you here for a second. I'm gonna undo the fog. Turn off the fog of war. Oh, you piece of shit. Boom. And the dwarf is just gonna disappear into the fog. So if you're around here, right there, I'm gonna use these as town cards. Maybe. There's like 3, 4 town guards. There's 5. You've got one in the door. And then I'll grab. I don't have one for John right now. I really need to put him in at the John's in page. Right, I'm gonna grab a random ass soldier. No, we'll use the ghoul because it's really defined. Okay, there we go. This is John. And you are out here as well. That's John talking to people. And you can't really see in the window yet. Like, you're planning to like walk up to the window. There's glass pretty much everywhere in like no, draw shape, small. There's pretty much glass everywhere in like this region. Oh, that's a pretty shitty square. Hot pink. There's pretty much glass everywhere in that region, like little shards and stuff. But you don't really notice anyone in, like, because the window is like 2. You're what, 3 foot?
A bit taller than that, but yeah.
Yeah, like the window would be just about your eye level, like the bottom of it.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
And here.
You're just gonna throw Mr. Nuts in anyway, yeah.
And here. And then I'm gonna pull the tail and throw Mr. Nuts in like a live grenade.
Yeah, like the slingshot. You know, you pull the tail and there's like, pew!
Yeah. Pull the tail, piss him off, and then throw him in and let him go loose.
And
so he's obviously gonna look through the window because he's a bit more.
Oh, you're gonna put him on your head, and he's gonna be like,
yeah. And then that's it. I've got little holes in my hat so that he can see through.
Yeah.
And his head hides under the hat.
It doesn't look like people are paying attention. There's people at the tables and stuff. they're all just going on with their day, pretty much. And the guards seem to be all the guards you saw at the door seem to be all the guards.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna lean through the window and grab the chest.
It's in a so that's in a bookshelf sort of thing. So it's like a locked. They have like it's whatchamacallit. It's a cabinet. So like the bottom of the cabinet is all locked.
It's a locked cupboard.
Yeah, cupboard. That's the words. Cupboard cabinet. Like so, you wouldn't be able to just grab that. You'd have to jump in, break in.
All right, then I'm gonna go here, hide in the bush, and I'm gonna cut my way through the back of the wall.
It's
Do I know it's there?
stone.
To be fair, because I wasn't here last week.
You know it's in a cupboard near the window where Ibris jumped out, because that's what he would have told you, but you wouldn't know where
Alright,
it is.
so
But
it's a
also
locked
the
cupboard.
walls are made of stone, so
All right, then. Well, I'll go here.
you're gonna jump in
I'll
yourself.
climb through the window.
Roll me. You're trying to be sneaky.
Of course.
And
I'm
stealth,
not trying to be
but
sneaky.
it's
I
still
am sneaky.
daytime, so with disadvantage, so only one dice.
But no one's paying attention.
Yeah, but it's daytime, and I think people notice the big
20.
thump. Bollocks! Wait.
There wouldn't be a big thump. I'm light-footed.
Yes, but it's the middle of the day, and you're a human. You're a humanoid going through a window. Either way, I don't see the 20.
But that wouldn't be the first. It's a 16 plus 4.
Okay, cool. Also, it's dirty 20. That's better. Okay.
But it wouldn't be the first time that a humanoid's gone through the window today. So it's just regular stuff for them now.
No,
They
they
don't
went
pay any
out.
attention to it.
No, they went. Humanoids go the other direction, not this direction.
They're just like, oh, another humanoid, another window. So,
But anyway, yeah, no one really seems to notice. You look around, it's like people like one or two people kind of give you like a look like, were you here before? Grand, and they just go back to their conversation. But it's very it's tense when you jump through the window. It's tense in the room.
okay, so who's in the room?
There's about there's what I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We count the tables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So on the 11 small tables, 6 of them are full with 3, 4 people each.
All right, to be fair, I mean, I don't know how to draw on this. How do we draw on this?
You go to the drawing tool. Most of the tables in around the door. So I'll mark the ones that are empty.
This lot can't see me. Well, if I'm here, this is a wall. So
there's a little wall here. That's an open hallway here. That's like they're just open, and there's a fireplace in the middle.
But exactly. So this table can't see me. If
No.
I'm stood against the wall, this table can't see me. So
No.
these guys might be able to see me.
There's guys at the table. Like there's no one at the table here. So everyone with an X, there's no people. There is the usual I'm going to use blue because I found blue. There's people at this table, and there's people at this table. It was the people over here where these X's are. They kind of looked at you, going, "Were you here all the time?" I don't remember, but they kind of just ignored you, went back to their conversation. These are like bigger communal tables, and then on this table, there's people playing cards or some sort of gambling, because that's like the gambling card table area that everyone goes to.
Okay.
And there's people on like this. Oh, why is that yellow piece of I hate the way it resets your color every time. There's people on this table and this table. The conversation from the cards is like, who did it? What was he? What did he look like? Getting descriptions. What was the season or events that happened preceding? Was he with anyone? Did he have a room here? That sort of question. The guards are kind of just like making their presence known, and they're actually stopping people coming in, as well.
All right. So I'm going to. So these people in blue, I kind of need to get them to look away.
Well, they did. They looked at you, saw you, and kind of like with that look of, was he here before? Like, and they just ignored it. They've gone off already. Like, they were the only people to half see you come through the window, but they don't actually know you came through the window.
All right. In that case, well, I'll move over here. Oh no, I don't want to draw. How do I get?
You go back and click on the click tool. I can remove your drawings. Cool. So
and then
there's a cabinet. Why is it yellow every time? I'm going to use red. There's a cabinet here. There's one where you're standing. There's one also here. Like above these is like the artwork, like the stuffed heads and the pictures and the paintings. They're all above, like, and they're all in glass cabinets. They're kind of against the wall, so like the artwork tat in, country bars. So there is a cabinet in all of them, and this would be the closest one as you came in the door anyway.
and that's the one with the cabinet in, with the chest in.
You
Or
wouldn't
do
know
I
that
not
for
know
sure,
that?
but that would be if you were to try every cabinet, this would be the first one.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna try that one.
Roll me first of all a stealth check. Because obviously you don't want to be seen.
19.
Awesome. It didn't fucking Discord. That's a natural 19. Plus your whatever. Yes, no one notices you. And then Thieves' Tools. Oh my god.
Got an 11 plus 6, so 17.
Sorry, the camera is not coming up. I can see it after the fact, but anyway. So how much, sorry?
17.
17.
With my bonus.
Yeah. It was a piece of piss. Took you about 2 seconds. You literally stuck a feeler in. So there's it's not called a feeler. It's like a pick. That's just like a flat piece of metal, and you just it's called a rake attack. So you stick the thing in, and then you try and twist and pull back at the same time, and it's like instantly. It was like you could have picked this with a fork, just sticking a fork in and turning the key. Like it was that bad. And you notice the chest, but it is big. It's a big chest, remember.
Can I carry it physically?
You could, yeah, you physically can't carry it, but it's 2 feet wide. Sorry, 2.5 feet wide by 2 feet like deep. It is a big ass chest.
I'll cast an illusion so that like people think the wall is like the other side of me. So like when they look at me and all they see is the wall. They don't see me behind it. Does that make sense? So like the illusion is like I've got like a big painting up in front of me that looks just like the wall. They don't see anything.
Yeah.
So they look at it and they're like,
So that's the spell minor illusion, isn't it?
It is.
Let me double check if I have that written down. No, I have my friend who uses disguise. Let me check that. Because that is MV. I think it's verbal.
Yeah.
I just want to check if you have to like shake your hands around and there's lightning. Minor illusion.
I can't imagine something like an illusion would do things that draws attention.
Well,
that just
you would presume that they shouldn't be. They wouldn't make sense. It's VM. You need a bit of a fleece. I presume you have the components. It'd be ridiculous if you didn't. You create a sound or an image of an object within range that lasts for their duration, which is 1 minute. The illusion also ends if you dismiss it as an action, or you choose not to. You choose to say it's finished now. You create a blah, blah, blah. It's 5 foot cube, so that's fine. The image can't create sound, light, or emit any smell. Okay. And no one was paying attention. Yeah, okay. You make your minor illusion. It takes you a few seconds to do. Take the chest about the window. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the chest up, slide it out the window, and then jump out after it.
Okay. You do that. Then do you saunter? Which way do you saunter? So if we go to the big map.
I'm gonna go this way, right in front of the guards, and just parade in front of them, going, "Look what I got! Look what I got!" No, I'm not. Obviously.
And then so left. We're not changing to this map. So if we go to this map, I will zoom in and I can finally click on the circles from before. If I zoom in and zoom again, and then check stream can see what I've zoomed into. Yeah. So you are in draw thin yellow. You're in this building. So this middle building doesn't exist, but you can go that way towards town. You can go this way towards the forest and where the gnome, or not the one, dwarf headed off. Or you can head into the alleyways and then like towards the merchant's quarter and towards town that way. I don't care. You tell me.
How do I draw? How do I draw? So draw a shape, freehand.
Freehand. Oh shit. Oh thank God. Two back.
I am gonna come out the window this way. Oh, that's really thick. And then down here, along here, nice and sneakily. And the world
1
disappeared.
second. Yeah. It's there.
And then I'm gonna come here, and I'm gonna stash the chest underneath all the fishing kit that's in this building that me and
Okay.
the dwarf were in. Because walking around town with the chest will draw attention to myself.
Yeah, it's also a magnificent chest. Like people have always, you've noticed this as your travels for the last few days. People have always
drawn to the chest.
Yeah, like they've all like regaled on like it's not like it's like when someone walks in to like an establishment and they've got like blinging jewelry and like everyone in the area is like got holes in their shoes. Like it doesn't fit the decor with how pretty and ornate the chest was.
Everyone's just like, nice chest, and you're like, thanks. Yeah, so we're gonna hide it in the fishing tackle shop room
area. It's like a little storage that the
the
dudes use.
And then I am gonna head back out to try and find Adran and figure out where he's hiding.
So it's been about an hour-ish. So Adran.
Yes.
It has been about 20 minutes. The alarms have stopped. You're in the tavern, 2 doors up. You're just sitting there. Are you eating, drinking? What? Like,
is that the location or the name of the tavern? 2 doors up.
No, it's just 2 doors up. So it's that building. I'll mark it for you if you want to know. I should have said it was also called 2 doors up as well. They also know your name. It's great. It's where that purple dot is. There's a building there.
Is the tavern called Cheers?
Yeah. So, Adran, it's been about...
I'll get out and walk back down the main street out of the town.
Beforehand, though, it was when you were in the inn for the last, like, 40-ish, 50 minutes, what was the... Like, how, were you buying food, drink, like, just in general?
Sitting down there with a drink, having a rest.
Cool. Knock off 2 copper for me, please.
I'm at -4 copper now.
Yeah, we need to I know you're busy, so we'll need to discuss your gold situation outside the stream someday.
I didn't know how much I started with.
Yeah, I have that written down somewhere. But we'll worry about that later. I know you have at least a few gold from your background. Sorry. So as you walk outside, you notice a very familiar looking gnome, kind of in around your direction, and also gnome, you notice when you look up, like, that's a very familiar looking half-elf pirate.
I'd recognize that wooden leg anywhere.
No, it's a magnificent
have a wooden leg.
You missed that. When you went to get your takeaway, there was a wooden leg conversation. I know you don't have wooden leg. You notice each other. You've literally timed it perfectly. Somehow.
I'll nod to him. In that case, I'll nod to him and keep walking so as not to draw attention.
Cool.
And then I will, I will double back and walk around in the same direction as him.
Yeah. So he was heading out of town. Adran, you notice
I'm heading out of town.
You notice though, as you're like, you can see from when you come out the building, and you are looking in that direction. You notice there is a load of guards. Don't know how many yet because you can't really fully see. Your elf eyes can't see it.
That's all right. We'll take a slight detour this way.
So you're going to go through the back alleys. Cool.
Well, I mean, actually, maybe we'll just turn around this way and go round like that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no bother.
So
you're walking actually in the same direction as the gnome, but the gnome is like
this line.
He's giving you the reassuring nod of like, I know you, you know me. It's been a while, e.g. one day.
Let's go around this way, shall we?
Yeah, and you're both walking in the same direction. The gnome was also going to go up and turn around and kind of track you, but You're both walking in the same direction then, if that's the case, because you started to walk the other way, saw the guards, and then did a UE. He's both walk out of town, yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah,
we don't
pretty
walk out of town. I'm going.
fine.
We're heading out of town, but I'm going to give him. I've scribbled a note and given it to Mr. Nuts, and he's going to run over and give it to the pirate to tell him that we've got his magnificent chest.
In which case, I will cast message.
Yep.
Back at the gnome.
Yep.
And I can see where is Ebrius. How do we get out of here?
Do I get the message?
Yep. It's only been like you're like 20, 30 feet away from each other, but like walking in different directions, so it's fine. Walking
Okay,
in
I was
slightly
just
different
checking
directions. But yeah.
I was just checking that I understood him.
Yeah. Like
I'm
you're not
gonna-
going through buildings and like it's not a love letter, so it's perfectly
You know what?
reasonable.
Okay.
Let's just stop and chat. Be easy, wouldn't it?
It would be.
Find somewhere safe to stop and chat. Maybe here. I like it here.
Where's here? Okay.
You can.
Is it?
Yeah, go on.
Do it where it's like a lot of traffic going, like people walking backwards and forwards. so
Yeah,
that, like,
here.
We
At
don't
the
want to
edge.
do it in like We don't want to do it where like there's not a lot of foot traffic. Cause
Yeah,
otherwise
we'll do it. Do
stand
it
out.
here near the entrance to the Foreign Merchant Quarter.
It-
Lots of traffic there.
Yeah, it's generally busy-ish in the town anyway. Like especially like it's coming up to like between 4 and 6. Like that's where time. So like the fishermen are coming in. They're all heading into town. Like all the ships are being unraveled. Like it's busy enough at this time of day.
All
Anyway.
the workers are off home for the evening.
They're,
Yes.
they're almost at home for the evening. They need to finish up, like tie up the ships. They're talking about hurrying and polygamy and all that stuff people talk about in the old days.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna let him know that it's in the storage shack, hidden, so we can pick it up on the way out. But the dwarf has gone to try and get us passage on a boat because apparently we need to leave because he went and did some stupid things.
Ah,
So
damn it.
now
Well-
he's a wanted man / dwarf, and we need to get out of Dodge as quickly as possible.